Though I think we've got a pretty wild top 16 actually as well.
Oh,
so,
it's looking insane.
Yeah,
so
as
we'll pull up while you talk.
Yeah, go for it. I've actually hang on. I got you covered right here. Hang on. Let me bring up the Google Drive. Hang on. We got this saved. We got annotations.
Oh my God,
hang on.
The research.
Look, well let's have a little scroll through here, shall we? So #1 seed, everybody knows the international upset in Neo.
Now.
So, I mean, look, you obviously have been residing in Japan for the longest time as well.
Oh, yes.
What do you have to say about Neo that the world doesn't maybe already know?
Look, Neo, he is him at the end of the day. Known as the greatest current player in the entire world. Until
30th in the world right now.
30th in the world right now as well, which is crazy. I was having a chat with people before, and they were like, oh, I thought he was just top 100. No, this is a top 30 player.
Yeah.
And when you think about it, the last major I came to in Australia was Phantom 2022.
Yes.
That was when Neotono came over here.
Yes.
And embarrassed everyone with his Pichu. And did some other things. I think DD had a good run against him. It was fun. There was some nice shots from crowd. They did take a game.
Yeah.
They did take a game. But at the end of the day, this is now we've upgraded a little bit. We've upgraded a little bit. What's changed in Australia though is that I feel like a lot more of the Australian top talent now has practice in the Japanese region. You think about people like Kanaji, who's been over there, played in tournaments like Cafeteria Cup, played in all the Kagaribis. You think about Jay Dizzle, Jono, he's been over there. Shrix, the one man in the world to beat Mia, #1 in the world as far as I'm concerned. You know, we have a lot of practice talent that's gone over to the Japanese scene, practice there, which I feel like was probably the big difference maker when Neotono came over. Was that no one knew. I feel like now some people know, but we're probably not going to see it until like top 8.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely the biggest difference. I think is as of a couple of years ago, a lot of people had to learn the hard way.
Oh yeah.
And I think, look, let's be real. I think that's still going to happen this weekend. I think a lot of people will be very surprised by just, if anything, just like the difference at how a lot of players from overseas will approach the game. So yeah, it's absolutely wild. Dude, Smazy in the chat as well. we mentioned Neo for like a split second.
This is sad. He's in.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry to say, everyone was kind of biting their breath to be like, who's going to be the one to beat Neo? Who's going to do it? Is it going to be Kanaji? Is it going to be Jono? I don't know. Everyone's like, nah. Zach Smazio hits me up. He's like, low key. Zach crushes. He has all the card practice. He plays me so much. We're doing so well. Pre-local, he got 3-0.
Yeah. Look,
So
I was trying to look at some brackets in the last couple of days just to try and see, like who's going to be the person who gives them a bit of a run for their money. Yikes! That's a harsh one. Look,
but you know what? Seb took a game.
Really?
Seb took a game.
Ooh,
Let it be known in winners finals. He got 3-0 in grands. But
if you can take a stock, you can take a game.
Exactly.
If you can take a game, you can take a set.
That's what I'm telling you.
Honestly, look, if you win a set, you may as well win the whole tournament. So I reckon Seb's got a pretty decent shot. I mean, well, actually, funnily enough, I was looking into as well how many people from Australia who have even like played against Neo. I think currently the answer is 0 in a bracket setting.
In a bracket setting, no.
Yeah.
Because I've seen the Seb friendlies, I've seen the Kanaji friendlies.
Yeah.
I don't know if Jono and Strix have had a crack at him. But as
they've
far
definitely
as
shared
sets
brackets
go,
at least.
Yes, they've shared brackets, but never have they met.
Yeah.
Today's over the next 2 days of this entire weekend, which, by the way, be sure to tune in all of today for some epic Smacks action. We got doubles as well at the end of the day.
It's going to be so good.
And then Sunday for all of your day 2 action, which I'll totally be playing in. Please, Townsville, don't
Just
worry.
bring me there.
I'll represent you guys. I got you.
How many buys can I take until I get to top 64? Please, just let me in.
It's like,
I'll tell them I was doing commentary.
If I go 2-2, the 2-2 commentator, it's a storyline that's all too real, but it's not happening today. Everyone here is ready to give it their all, to give it their best here at the venue. And what a venue we have today as well, I must say.
So gorgeous. Yeah, the Melbourne Exhibition and Convention Centre. It is home to PAX as well. So if anyone is aware of that massive, almost warehouse, venue space, there are, we've got walls and walls and walls and stalls everywhere. It's absolutely wild. We've got the kiosk at the back as well. We can get a little lunch break. It'll be incredible. But I mean, one of the biggest things as well is this isn't just a convention. This isn't just a tournament, but it is a convention.
Of course. So we're not the only thing going on over here.
No, we are one of
many.
many.
Brackets, PC brackets, art corners. I saw Just Dance before. I'm gonna have to go and show people what's up.
That'd be so. Yeah.
Look,
what's the Japanese meta for Just Dance? We don't know about it yet.
It's a DDR actually. It's a little different. Just Dance is that we. It's like going in and playing Ultimate versus Melee. That's you think you're good at the game, and then they introduce a whole new tech to you. But
DDR, the original cornerstone of the competitive scene.
Truly.
I mean, look, I'm not going to lie. I'm actually really excited to see a couple of tabletop things around here. Look,
yes.
I've been trying to dip my toe into D&D for the last couple of years now. I've actually been playing for a while, but holy moly! I think last time I was here, I got some really cool like handmade, dice and really cool like dice towers as
All
well.
that good stuff. All that
It's
good
straight
stuff.
after I got upset by Malakoff. Well, I mean, look, it wasn't really an upset, but I was upset when I lost. But man, I was like, man, what am I going to do? I've been knocked out of the tournament. Hang on a second. There's a million things to do here.
There's so many more things to do. You
it's
don't have
so
to
much
worry
fun.
about it. And I'm sure there's, I've heard talks as well that like for after the Smash, there's going to be like a ladder set up and everything, so you don't have to worry about that.
Awesome.
No bracket command, Smash your calm down. Just look it up. You'll find it. Also, look at who's come up to bat. I don't know if the tag represents the player name, but this is the man who I'm doing friendlies with against right at the start. We're going to see some good old Pac-Man action. Preferably.
Yeah, gotcha.
I think he's also got some ice climbers in there, and I'm not sure who he's up against just yet, but we're about to see.
Oh, I mean, you're going to kick yourself when you know. It is Extra.
That's Extra! Oh, no, it is!
Yeah. So that's...
it's a recognizable face from all the times I've watched Ben Gold kick his ass, so that's awesome. Yeah, oh, cool.
Now we've got Melbourne's resident, and look, previous Oz PR as well. I think they have gone sort of quiet in the scene, like on and off. I think it's kind of what happens when a lot of players, quote unquote, retire, right?
Right.
They'll show up as as a presence just in the scene for a little bit. They'll play around with a couple of characters, but at the end of the day, there's only, you can only get your hands so cold, right? I mean, you've got so much experience. So I'm curious to see who Extra's going to play. They've had previously the Wolf Game & Watch duo, but it looks like we're starting with Falco, versus Pac-Man.
It's what Old Man Solr was talking about. He was saying that his first round was a Falco, so that's why I didn't believe it was Extra when I saw him. But here he is with this Falco. You have to top 25 Falco. Okay,
new
tag.
I didn't know you were a baller like that. Sorry,
okay,
I apologize.
Bet. We'll have to see if he truly is top Falco. There's a couple of good Falcos here in the bracket today. We got Beat. We got Stark coming in from Queensland as well, who got fourth in the pre-local. So.
Oh man, yeah, we got two in the top 16 alone. That is feral. Both solo Falcos as well. So a lot of not only a lot of representation, but also a lot of confidence in the character this weekend.
Truly. You'd be expecting Falco to be the one to pull off the combos here today, but both of them have had their one good neutral opening, both getting about 50%. That's just how Pac-Man is, man. If he hits you with the projectiles in the right way, you're going to be taking a butt whooping.
For sure. I mean, I think it's just going to be such a boon in this matchup.
Oh!
Damn. All right. Yeah, I was going to say I think it's going to be a massive boon to have that reflector, but footstool? Okay.
See, you thought that Australia was not the meta, but here we are doing footstool combos as well. We're about to see if this is our first round. This is a round one, mind you, of Extra versus Solr, and it's already starting off very hot. See, Extra getting his down here, doing a lot of stuff on this Hydrant, but the Hydrant refused to go. These up tilts just not enough to make it send.
My gosh, yeah. Look, I always think that the Hydrant
Here's the thing. He has the combos.
Oh,
I will let you know. I will let you know the combos do exist when it comes to this matchup. Probably seen a fair bit of spammage play against the Falcos over in Queensland. Wants to try and emulate that here on the big stage. But it's about executing while you're up here, though. It's a lot more pressure than you're probably used to.
Yeah, look, I got to say, I do think a lot of these characters that will be pretty combo heavy. I mean, like the immediate matchup that comes to mind is probably like Fox as well. I think, the characters have that good speed. They've got that decent combo ability. But as soon as you put in a second body there, something to potentially disrupt that, flow state, it can be a real nightmare. So I think, yeah, Extra's going to have to completely shift up the game plan. Still seems to be working pretty well. I think, look, if the Ice Climber is a secondary, you kind of need to have complete control over these combos to stand a chance against Falco. Hang on a sec.
Oh, working super well if we can see an edge guard happen here, but not quite. You can see it. Now we have 2 combo characters sitting on the screen. I want to make note that the man was able to bring him up to 40 just off of an F tilt. He'd like F tilt, dash attack, up air, and Falco was bleeding. And the stock as well has been gone. That up smash out of shield, a hell of a fast move.
And honestly, I don't know, at least in Victoria, I don't know who you'd really be playing against that is going to have the Ice Climbers. Really, like, of any caliber. I think they used to be an Ice Climbers rep, like, from a little while ago. I haven't seen them in brackets recently. Oh,
wrong one, buddy.
Yeah, sorry, that's just the CPU.
Exactly. We still have a chance to Sopo this one if we're able to find an opener, but the back air,
it's
not
still not
quite
enough.
Yeah, no. I mean, you were on the complete opposite side of the stage. You would hope that it won't kill that situation, but you're not going to be able to recover either. Falco's going to be making sure of that.
Maybe, honestly, look, the multi-hit falling out in that case might have almost saved them. But, nah, all right, it was still a drag down. It was a lesser of 2 evils, I'd say.
Still quite the even game here, but the Squallhammer going to be opening up the neutral here. A great way to do it. Another one off of the parry as well. Big damage coming out for solr right now.
And I think, yeah, look, if Falco does start to overcommit with the, up tilts, dash attacks, things like that, jump.
Oh, no!
Ooh, they picked right. Okay, all right, they chose the right one.
That's the tricky situation here, especially when Falco, if you're a player of Extra's caliber and you have that timing, you know the timing on which Nana or Popo is going to be swinging up. You can just send that down there, get that spike. They're sitting out there. It's a sit and duck situation.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, but the up B from solr as well. Going to bring this one to a last stock situation here on game 2. Wants to be able to push it to a game 3. Not going to go 2-0 in your first round of bracket, mate. Let's see it with this combo here. Master Lopez sends it to 51.
Yeah, nothing too desyncy, but honestly, 51% from 2 hits, that's pretty big.
It's a tricky situation because it feels like every time solr is getting the desyncs, like the desyncs are coming out, but each time Falco's just there with the multi-hit to split them up and like really break out that combo. So it's been a hard situation so far. Can we make it back to stage? Thank God.
I mean, honestly, I think, yeah, up tilt as well is going to be, ooh, the double up smash. Hang on, only really need one more hit at this point.
It's really both of these players right now find themselves at a kill %. Falco just looking for any sort of situation, sends him back off stage, but no! We still recovered, thank God. We're going to save the Popo here, using the Squallhammer to go high right above Extra's head, but the pressure's still on. You're still finding yourself at a disadvantage. Do we get back to the stage? Oh, tough, tough, tough.
Again, like we said earlier, one more. Wait, they read the roll as well!
It was such a good read, but the timing just off. It felt like we had the read, but we didn't commit to it, and that was the situation there. No! Unfortunate, unfortunate times.
Good reaction there from Extra, holding down the fort with that down smash. That was looking way closer for comfort, I think, than they were expecting. solr pulling out the moves there with the Ice Climbers. I really